The workshop is a fantastic event for them. It's a chance for their parents, who have been supporting them all this time, to come and see what they've achieved. And it's such a joyous up period for all of us, for anybody who's involved, and for the audience to see these young people excel at such a high level.
I think for a lot of students, it's just nice to see the fruits of your labor, and that really, comes down to performing.
This is like the time for the students to be on stage, and it's just about them.
I'll be studying the male solo from CORTÈGE HONGROIS on some of the advanced students, and they'll be performing it together. It's just so magical to really work on real ballets.
SAB had approached me actually before the pandemic had happened, so this has been a commission that's been pushed for 2 years.
I'm staging the last movement of Symphony in C. That involves about 45 dancers. It's a lot of people to take care of, a lot of patterns, difficult steps for the principals and for the corps.
It's a work for 10 dancers to music by Philip Glass. I think there's a very positive light to this ballet and community. There's a lot of very human moments between the dancers. I want to show the audience that these beautiful dancers are people too,
The ballet is really fun. It's very kind of campy, actually. I just teach it, just go through every step with them, talk about intention and the style of things, especially since it's Balanchine variation. It's so important to make sure that all the details are there and that it's presented the way that it was meant to be.
It's Balanchine school, and it's what we teach in class daily, how to present your feet, how to hold your head and move your arms. And so when you get to do a Balanchine ballet, all that comes into play.
Working with the students this year has been incredible. They're so eager to try things. And that's all a choreographer wants, is just somebody who's willing and eager to try, just to try anything.
The final week of rehearsal, it builds and builds and builds, and finally we have the performance.
It'll feel very good once it happens. So you work so much for one thing sometimes, and they're going to have that moment finally, so I'm really happy for them.
To choreograph for workshop is like an indescribable honor to begin with, especially being an alum of 7 years. I danced in 6 workshops. I don't think we've seen a new work for workshop in quite a few years. So it's just exciting. It's just really exciting.
And just to see the whole thing come together and pass on everything that I had learned from Mr. Balanchine, to give that to the students in a ballet. They're going to dance their hearts out on the stage, and they're so good, and they're so eager and willing to learn and to give everything, 110%.